Tamara. I'm from Saipan.
My name is Daniel. I'm originally from Saipan.
My name is Roman Costro Jr. and I'm from Saipan.
My name is Santiago Castro. I'm from Pagan.
My name is Cristina Justino and I'm originally from Palau.
So why are you here on Pagan? What brought you here?
I'm here to try out a new way of life.
And how long have you been here?
4 months.
4 months. And what brought you here to Pagan?
To discover Pagan's nature.
Okay, and how long have you been here?
I've been here 4 months.
And what brings you to Pagan?
To leave the rural island way and not to depend on money.
I live here on Pagan since 2002 and I live the life I love and I love the life I live.
I live here in Pagan because the love of my life lives here, and it's a beautiful place with abundance of healthy food and there's not enough money for anything. And live off the land.
So what is it that people should know about Pagan, whether they're thinking of coming here or not? What's the most important thing you think people should know about the island?
Realize how nature can affect our lives and also the development of it.
All right. Now I understand also that there are a lot of people who have different interests in the island.
Yes.
We know that the military is interested in using it as a location for bombing. What's your opinion on that?
That's a bad idea.
Okay, why? Why do you think so?
They're pretty much gonna pollute the island and also destroy natural resources,
Okay, okay.
including ancestral relics.
Ah, okay. Can you tell us anything about that? Like
We
where
have
they-
a lot of pristine ancient villages
Okay.
that are still uncovered, which I want to share to our families and friends
Okay. Now you
in
mentioned
the
to
generations to come.
right. You mentioned to me that one of your motivations for coming here was also to preserve
And reserve
a way of life for
yes,
future
a way of
generations.
life for the future generation.
Right. Now to me it's really interesting that young people like yourself
Yes.
actually make a decision to come from Saipan or Palau to live here. And we talked about some of the motivation already, but when people find out that there are actually people living on Pagan, and especially people who once lived
Yeah.
in the States or lived, one of the first questions they're going to ask is, what isn't the life here? It's pristine, it's nice, it's beautiful.
Abundance.
But it's abundant, but there's no McDonald's here. There's no Hyatt hotel. Don't you guys? Don't you get bored?
We pretty much don't need that much luxuries here. We live off the land
Okay.
and we appreciate what nature has to offer.
Right. Okay, good. Now, what about? Now it's just the 5 of you. What about interaction with others? Like, I mean, everyone is different, and it's. I'm very impressed at the fact that people want to live a natural life.
Yes.
For me, I like to see some new people every now and
Yes,
then.
yes.
Doesn't that get you?
Likewise,
Like, what
yeah.
about your family at home? Don't you know? What are they included in the plan as well, or
Yes.
was this an individual decision you made just for yourself?
It's an individual decision we made, but we want to share our decisions too that we made to our families and friends.
Okay, so eventually for most of you, you plan to either bring wives or
Yes.
girlfriends or so. Okay, so essentially do you consider yourself as being the pioneers of resettling
Yes,
the island?
yes, yes.
Okay, all right, cool. And how many people, now the love of your life is here. You guys have significant others back on Saipan? Girlfriends or wives or anyone or that you want to bring? I know you did. We talked about that earlier. All right. Has anyone from your families visited you? The 3 of you on this side? No, not yet.
They're
But-
coming on this trip.
Oh, okay. Tell me a little bit about that.
They're coming with some of my brothers.
Okay.
2 of my brothers are coming to visit,
All right.
and his dad.
Okay. Cool. Yeah, I've been here now just for 2 days. It's my first time here, and it's very beautiful, very impressive. I really, really enjoy being here. I left my laptop on Saipan, so that's the only thing that's forcing me to go go back and check my email. But it's a really beautiful life here, and in my opinion, also it's something that really needs to be preserved because you guys may not realize it, but this is an experience that 99.99% of the world will never have. You know, to be on a pristine island, fresh air, natural, no need, you know, survival. So it's a really interesting lifestyle. And one of the things that I'm interested in doing is bringing people here so that they can experience it for themselves and see what it firsthand, why we need to protect, ecosystems like this from just rampant abuse and progress. And you know, a lot of people will say that if you're against the developing the island, that you know they make you try and make you feel guilty for being against progress. But as one of my mentors on Saipan said, there's nothing wrong with the island. There's nothing that has to be developed. There's nothing that has to be improved. It's perfect just the way it is. And what needs to change is the people and what they think about, you know, life. And like you said very astutely, you can come here and live without money. And for a lot of people, they get so caught up in it that they don't realize that it's a trap that you can't. And in my opinion, Pagan is the American dream, where you own your own land, you're not dependent on anyone, and you don't have to get caught in a cycle. So one of the things that I'm going to do as we close is just let people realize that the American dream that they're striving for is not there, that it's actually here if they're willing to look at life a little differently, you know. So I want to thank you guys for allowing us to peer into your world, and hopefully we'll see more of you at some future time. All right?